Welcome to the Kids Kingdom. Please like, share, and subscribe the channel. Press the bell icon.
In the ancient land of China, where legends intertwine with history, there lived a princess named Mulan. Unlike other princesses of her time, Mulan was known for her remarkable skill with a bow and arrow. Her father, a respected general in the emperor's army, had recognized her talent from a young age and nurtured it, despite the disapproval of those who believed archery was a pursuit unfit for a princess. Mulan's prowess with the bow surpassed that of many seasoned warriors. She could split an arrow in two at 100 paces, her aim as true as the North Star. One crisp morning, as the sun painted the sky with hues of gold and crimson, Mulan received news that the northern borders of the kingdom were under threat from raiders. The emperor's army mobilized to defend their land, and Mulan's father, General Li, prepared to lead his troops into battle. Despite her father's protests, Mulan insisted on accompanying him to the front lines. She could not bear the thought of sitting idly by while her father risked his life for their kingdom. Determined to prove her worth, Mulan donned her armor, strapped her bow across her back, and joined the ranks of the soldiers marching northward. The journey to the northern borders was fraught with peril. Mulan faced harsh weather, treacherous terrain, and the constant threat of enemy ambushes. But with each passing mile, her resolve only grew stronger. As they reached the outskirts of the kingdom, Mulan and her comrades encountered the enemy forces for the first time. The raiders, fierce and relentless, launched a volley of arrows at the emperor's army, their war cries echoing across the battlefield. In the chaos of the skirmish, Mulan's training kicked in. With unparalleled speed and precision, she notched an arrow to her bow, took aim, and let it fly. The arrow sailed through the air like a streak of lightning, finding its mark in the heart of the enemy ranks. Cheers erupted from Mulan's fellow soldiers as they witnessed her skill in action. Arrows rained down upon the emperor's army, each one a deadly reminder of the stakes they faced. Mulan knew that victory would not come easily. Drawing upon her courage and determination, she rallied her comrades, urging them to stand firm in the face of adversity. As the battle raged on, Mulan found herself facing an enemy unlike any she had encountered before. A towering warrior, clad in armor adorned with fearsome symbols, emerged from the midst of the raiders. With a mighty roar, he challenged the emperor's army to single combat, his gaze fixed upon Mulan. Without hesitation, Mulan accepted the challenge. She squared her shoulders, drew her bow, and met her opponent's gaze with steely determination. The two warriors faced each other across the battlefield, their weapons poised for the clash that would decide their fate. With a thunderous roar, the enemy warrior charged towards Mulan, his sword gleaming in the sunlight. But Mulan was ready. With a swift motion, she released her arrow, aiming for the chink in her opponent's armor. The arrow flew true, finding its mark and piercing the enemy's defenses. As the warrior stumbled and fell, defeated by Mulan's skill and valor, a hush fell over the battlefield. The emperor's army looked on in awe as their princess emerged victorious, her bow held high in triumph. From that day forth, Mulan's legend spread far and wide across the kingdom. She was hailed as a hero, a warrior without equal, whose bravery and skill had saved the land from destruction.